There are warnings carved into history, written not just in the words of Marcus Aurelius, but in the struggles of every man who has ever sought mastery over himself and the world around him. Listen closely, warrior, because the greatest trials do not come from the battlefield, but from the relentless storms that test your spirit, often through those closest to you. When you face certain female behaviors that cut at your dignity, remember, Marcus Aurelius endured betrayal, disrespect, and manipulation, yet he stood firm, unmoved by chaos. Trust me, only by recognizing the signs, by knowing which behaviors must never be tolerated, do you uphold your own value. Watch closely, absorb every lesson, and claim your power, because your legacy depends on it. 1. Disrespect is her default. Have you ever questioned why the sting of disrespect lingers long after the words have faded? Believe me, Marcus Aurelius himself warned that your dignity is the only thing you truly possess. When disrespect becomes a woman's default, through sarcasm, disregard, or the undermining of your presence, you stand at a crossroads that will define your worth. Most men falter here, seeking approval or apologizing for their very existence. But as warriors shaped by stoic resolve, we cannot allow disrespect to take root. You must not rationalize her contempt, nor hope it will fade if you simply prove yourself further. The world will hand you countless trials, but none erode your soul faster than tolerating disrespect in your own house. Remember, Marcus Aurelius endured both public scorn and personal betrayal, yet he refused to surrender his self-respect. He taught, "What you allow is what will continue." High value is not about arrogance, but about setting immovable boundaries. If you permit repeated disrespect, you teach others that your standards can be violated. Trust me, the true test of inner strength lies in calmly but firmly rejecting what is beneath your character. Do not explain yourself endlessly. Do not debate your worth. Simply act, walk away, withdraw your attention, and let your stoic discipline speak louder than any words. 2. She weaponizes your kindness. Have you ever found your generosity turned against you, your good intentions twisted into obligations? Many warriors fall into this silent trap, believing that kindness will be reciprocated with loyalty and respect. Believe me, not everyone you meet carries the same values. When a woman senses that your kindness is unlimited, she may begin to see it as a weakness to exploit. This is not just modern cynicism, it is a pattern rooted deep in human nature. Marcus Aurelius observed the dangers of unchecked mercy, understanding that even noble virtues can be weaponized by those who do not share your code. You must never let your good nature become a tool in someone else's power games. If she demands more each time you give, if gratitude is replaced by expectation, recognize that this is a boundary being breached. Warriors who lack discipline become servants to the whims of others. You must draw a clear line, never offering more than you can give freely, never allowing guilt or manipulation to dictate your actions. Consider the Stoic example. Show kindness, but do so from strength, not desperation. You give because it aligns with your values, not because you fear her disapproval. Trust me, warriors who protect their generosity command far more respect than those who hand it out blindly. Let your actions come from internal conviction, not the shifting demands of others. 3. Your success threatens her. Have you ever noticed that as you rise, not everyone celebrates your victories? Trust me, this truth extends even into the most intimate connections. There are moments when your ambition and achievements, rather than inspiring admiration, spark envy or resentment in a woman who feels overshadowed. It is a harsh reality many men refuse to acknowledge. As a warrior on the path of mastery, you must understand that your relentless pursuit of greatness can threaten those who are anchored in their own insecurity. Marcus Aurelius warned against seeking approval from those incapable of rising with you. He chose the solitude of excellence over the comfort of collective mediocrity. A high-value man does not shrink to make others comfortable. We do not sabotage our vision for the sake of temporary harmony or fragile egos. If she attempts to minimize your achievements, dismiss your goals, or subtly undermine your drive, do not engage in debate or seek validation. Instead, double down on your mission. The warrior's path is paved with resistance. Accept it. Remember, success demands sacrifice and sometimes distance from those who cannot or will not support your growth. Maintain composure and humility, but do not apologize for your victories. Let your results speak. Those who are truly aligned will rise with you. Those who are threatened will reveal themselves in time. Stay the course. 4. She shames your masculinity. Why is it that, in moments of vulnerability or strength alike, some will attempt to shame the very essence of your masculinity? Believe me, this is a test every warrior will face. Society may quietly reward the dilution of masculine energy, and some women, consciously or not, attempt to mold you into something softer, more compliant, less threatening to their sense of control. But Marcus Aurelius knew that a man's virtue lies in his ability to remain unmoved by the opinions of others, especially when those opinions attack his nature. If she mocks your ambition, dismisses your discipline, or calls your stoic composure coldness, see this for what it is: an attempt to weaken your foundation. Most men, seeking peace or affection, begin to apologize for who they are. They silence their voice, suppress their instincts, or mask their needs in the hope of acceptance. This is the slow death of the warrior spirit. You must never let shame redefine your path. Accept your nature without arrogance, own your desires without guilt, and remain disciplined in the face of disapproval. History's greatest men faced criticism and mockery, but their stoic self-mastery became their shield. Trust me, the man who stands unapologetically in his masculinity commands respect from the world and, most importantly, from himself. Do not negotiate your essence. 5. She tests your limits daily. Have you ever wondered why your limits are pushed, your patience stretched, and your convictions challenged, sometimes on a daily basis? Believe me, this is not random chance. It is a reflection of the unspoken power dynamic that exists in all relationships. Some women instinctively test boundaries, seeking to discover the true measure of your self-respect and internal discipline. Marcus Aurelius faced constant trials, not just on the battlefield, but in his personal dealings with those who sought to erode his resolve. He understood that every test is an opportunity for growth, but also a warning. If you bend too easily, you invite further testing. A high-value man does not complain about these trials. Instead, he welcomes them as a forge for his character. You must stand firm, not through anger or ego, but through unwavering self-control. When she challenges your decisions, questions your commitments, or seeks to provoke a reaction, remain calm and unshakable. Do not seek her approval through compliance, nor escalate conflict by meeting emotion with emotion. Set your standards once and enforce them with quiet strength. Trust me, the warrior who remains steady in the face of tests is not only respected, but also trusted, even by those who initiate the challenge. Let your discipline answer every test, and you will command your world. 6. Loyalty means nothing to her. Have you ever questioned the true meaning of loyalty in a world where instant gratification and shifting allegiances dominate? Trust me, many learn too late that loyalty is not a given. It must be proven, earned, and reciprocated. There are women for whom loyalty is little more than a word, a convenience to be abandoned at the first sign of discomfort or a better opportunity. Marcus Aurelius observed that integrity is not measured by the promises made in moments of ease, but by the actions taken in the crucible of adversity. You must recognize that not everyone you encounter shares this standard. A high-value man does not ignore warning signs or make excuses for betrayal. If you find that loyalty is consistently absent, if commitments are broken, confidence is betrayed, or respect for the relationship is fleeting, you must not linger in hope or denial. Many warriors waste years rationalizing disloyalty out of fear of solitude or discomfort. This is not strength, it is surrender. Your loyalty is precious and must be given only to those who honor it with equal weight. Guard your trust as you would your most valuable possession. Trust me, when you walk away from those who treat loyalty lightly, you affirm your own worth and set a higher standard for your life. Let your actions declare, loyalty, once broken, is not repaired by empty apologies, but by demonstrated change, if it is repaired at all. Warrior, if these lessons have stirred something within you, do not let it fade when the video ends. The words of Marcus Aurelius remain a living challenge. Never tolerate what insults your soul, and never surrender your standards, no matter the temptation or cost. Each behavior we revealed tonight is a line in the sand, a reminder that your value is measured not by the approval of others, but by the discipline you uphold in every area of your life. Trust me, to walk this path is to face discomfort, solitude, and sometimes loss. But it is also to claim true freedom, respect, and unshakable confidence. Every great man in history paid the price for his integrity. You are not alone. I want you to prove to yourself and to the world that you accept this challenge. Leave a comment below and declare, "Challenge accepted." Let your presence inspire other warriors to rise. If this message resonates, show your strength, like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so our brotherhood of stoic men can continue to grow. Remember, the world tests you, but only you decide what you endure.